Well, hello my friends, and welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be testing an all-in-one box compressor and airbrush. 2 airbrushes it comes with. I haven't opened this at all yet. Well, let me show you how I stumbled upon this and purchased it. Here it is. 2 airbrushes, and try as I could not find out the needle size. So I'm guessing the smaller cup one is a smaller needle. And of course the other one would be a larger. I personally didn't even care about them. I thought it was just a compressor. I realize now that it came with both. I paid $62. And it says I purchased it on, just the other day. A week or so ago. So, here are the features. Mini adjustable. I like the dial that you can adjust it. Max pressure, it says it goes up to 41 psi. Auto starts at 15, stops at 22. 45 decibels, that's quiet. So we'll see how that is. And it's portable. Does it come with the carry bag? It shows it in the carry bag. So obviously it always shows Gundams. It's got 1 5-star review, 1. But I always check it out for myself, and it shows you how to airbrush. But you can see it comes with 2 hoses. You know, the wrench and the tools, and mostly curious about the compressor, if it's that adjustable. So let's go ahead and get my phone out of the way here. Let's take a look at this baby. There's our little manual. It's barely a piece of paper. So I'll have to see what that is. Looks like it comes with a plug so we can stop one of the hoses, which is probably all we will use it for, on my end anyway. You know what? Looks like this might be the bag. That'd be pretty nice. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it comes with the pouch for it. Oh, that is pretty nice. Oh, maybe not. What is this, a tool? Oh, this is the airbrushes. All right, let's get this out of the way. You can tell I didn't open this yet, right, guys? You can tell I didn't open it yet. Yep, it's an airbrush holder. Check that out. Not the greatest, I imagine, but it does have a multi-point 3, I think I read that it has the 3 air holes there, so to speak. Yeah, let's see. Is that the 3? That usually is pretty good for even air distribution. The old Badgers and them, they just have the one big outlet for air at the bottom. A nice small cup. Ophir? I know the brand. Good Asian, Chinese brand. Actually feels pretty good, believe it or not. So, not bad. I'll probably try one of these. I want to see if the compressor can push some serious air. So we're going to try my swallowtail with the 0.7 needle. We'll see if it can push out some primer through that. So. But the pouch is pretty nice. I mean, a thumb up there. This is a nice little pouch. Actually, I've never even seen one before. I would have owned a bunch of these at any given point. Have you guys seen pouches like this? Let's go opposite. Should we go opposite? Yeah, it goes like that. That's pretty cool. Seal it up. Not bad. All right, let's get this out of the way. We want to look at the star of the show, which, of course, is the compressor. So it says it had 2 hoses. There they are. Hoses are starting to stack up around here. All right. Airbrush holders. Ah, a little smaller than I thought. Oh, it's kind of heavy. Imagine that is the plug, piece of foam, anything in the bottom. Looks like... Nope, nothing in the bottom. All right, let's get this out of the way. I'm going to guess this is our power outlet. Yep. And a converter, so obviously it's coming from overseas, but it's pretty good that it's standard for America, I imagine. Yep, there we go. So let's get that out of here. Airbrush holder. I'll use the one I have, but if it's portable, it's good to have something to, hook your airbrush on if you're using it outside of the home. And there it is. Little suction cup feet. That's where the airbrush holders go. There's the brand name, and imagine, yep, it's got the click. There we go. Make sure this is on tight. We'll just use it for one. I wouldn't attempt two on this thing, boy, I'll tell you that. All right, there we go. So the plug obviously fits back here on the side. Yep. And for the hell of it, let's look at the little holders here. Oh, man. Oh, I was going to trouble opening this little bag, and it opened right up. So I'm going to guess. Ah, it goes this way, like that. There we go. Hook it right in. I don't know if I have one handy. You grab one of theirs. All right, let's try one of their brushes here. Ah, there you go. It holds pretty nice, actually. Can't really make fun of it because it holds it pretty good. Check that out. All right. So let's see how quiet this thing is. I got to get a hose on it. Well, let me pause. Let me get a hose with a quick disconnect on the end so it doesn't bleed air out. So let me pause the camera. All right, I am back. Let me try my new camera stand. I can push it on the fly. Ooh, there we go. All right, quick release on the end so no air is going to come out. We are ready here. I got to plug it in. 1 second. All right, plugged it in, and I'm pulling this thing off because it's going to get in the way because there's one flaw in it already. Annoyance more than anything. They put everything on one side. And you should have put this in the back, the power plug, or on this side. It's all on one. Everything's come out on one side. But maybe that's a convenient. You can actually run everything to one side if you got it in a booth. But if you're using it in a booth, I don't know. Why would you have this? You'd have a regular compressor, right? Whoa! It reached temperature already. Is this covered up? I can't really read it. Oh, let's see if it turns off. It does. All right. So, all right, that's full blast. And I guess you dial it down, the negative, it's telling me right there, will lower the air pressure. All right, let's hook something up to this. Let me grab my airbrush. All right. Hey, it's auto on and off, which I think is pretty good. Pretty good airflow. Is that maximum? Let's go maximum. Oh. The bars show where it is, and it's not moving. So let's lower it. Oh, wow, big difference. You can feel that it's not a lot of air. All right. Hey. It's pushing some air. We'll see how it pushes some paint. I'm going to go get my 0.7. This is my 0.5. And I'm going to get this needle set. And we'll see if it can spray through a 0.7, which is a big needle, with some primer. We'll see how it does with that. And then maybe we'll try one of the airbrushes that came with it. And then wrap this up. All right, guys, let me head over to my booth. Let me grab some paint. Let me grab the other airbrush. And let's try this out. All right, guys, I was going to leave this in the booth while I sprayed it, but I have a steel booth, and it's where I'm going to put it. It's causing all my stuff that's on my booth to shake up a little bit. So it's not bad right there. But I'm going to put it off to the side. I'm going to leave it on maximum. I'm just going to put it down here on the floor. All right, let me go grab some paint. All right, let's see how this baby works. I got my finishing surface 1500. I like this stuff. I have a couple of bottles. That's why I'm going to use this. Oh, it's quiet when I put it off to the side. But let's see if it can power up this 0.7 with primer. Oh, yeah, it does all right. It's weird. It's so quiet that but it runs the whole time I'm doing this. Obviously, it doesn't have a tank. But it laid it down pretty good. So it can do a big needle, 0.7, and with primer. Let's grab another spoon. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try one of their airbrushes. The one with the small cup. I'm guessing that's a finer needle. Turn down the air, and we'll see if we can spray something using that. Not bad. Not bad. All right, guys, let me go clean this out, switch airbrushes, and test the low pressure. All right, guys, I turned it down. We'll try it at 2 bars. All right, I'm going to put it back down here. I grabbed their airbrush, and I put some chrome in it. I'm not going to tell you what the chrome is yet, because it's not in stock yet, and I'm not going to advertise it yet till it's in stock, but it should be in soon, and it will be part of my next upcoming test, my chrome with clear coat test, which is coming up. So let's go ahead and try it. I have big fingers, and my finger seems to hit the cup here, so I can adjust myself. It's just me, you know. You know what? It lays it down really good. I can't hear the pump. It's on so light. But this is just a black plastic spoon. I found it works really good for these chromes. I wish I can get a kit all molded in black plastic. I would just spray the whole thing. But it also works over 2K black. Anyway, I mean, yeah, you can see me right there. Boy, it does a good job. So, you can lay down chrome, which means it's pretty fine. I don't know if this can show off. I should have put something dark to see how fine of a line. But I figured if I could put chrome in it, yeah, it's disappearing. Yeah, I could put a nice fine line. It's disappearing into the board. But, not bad. Man, you know what? Not bad. $60 for everything. It's, wow, look at that. It's one of the better portable compressors I've seen in quite a while. It's ice cold too. I just felt the temp. Yeah, maybe we should let me run this thing for a few minutes non-stop. I'll keep my finger down on this thing and just run it, and we'll see how warm it is in 5 minutes. So I'll see you. It'll be 2 seconds for you guys, but for me it'll be about 5-10 minutes. I want to see how warm it gets, if it gets warm at all. So I'll meet you back at the bench, and we'll wrap this up. All right, here we are at the bench. I've been holding down the swallowtail trigger. It's been running pretty steady, man. There's no spurts at all. The wind's blowing the primered spoons, which came out great. But let's go see what the temperature of this thing is. I'm still holding it down. Looks like it's about 80 degrees. It doesn't feel it, but 79, 78. That's a good few minutes, man. At least 5 minutes here. A little boring, but I don't think it might get warmer than that. I'm going to say it still could, you know. I spray in spurts. You know, I'm always doing tests and whatnot, and I imagine even if you're going to clean the brush between colors, it's probably going to cool off pretty quickly. I'm not quite sure if it will and how quickly. It's going to hang in there for a bit. So, let me see on the bottom. Let's try the bottom. Let's try that. Yeah, bottom's a little warmer. Is it 80? Well, it's close to 79. I'm moving this around 85, unless it's catching my hot breath, right? Yeah, oh yeah, it feels a little, I mean, lukewarm right here. It's probably where the magic happens, the lighting and whatnot. I'm wondering if this comes off. It might have one of those peel something off the screen. I can't find where it begins and ends, so I'm not going to make an attempt at it. But if anybody picks one up, let me know if you peeled that part off. Anyway, it It performs really good. It lowers the air pressure well. It sprayed this chrome incredible. Look at this chrome. I mean, look at that. So, yeah, I got to give it a thumb up. I mean, it's 60 bucks. I would go 80 to 85 and get the one with the tank, the full-size one, and then you get a nice airbrush. You're into it about 100 bucks. But it does save you 40 because this airbrush seems all right. I mean, it laid that chrome down beautifully, and it's the same brand who makes the other one, so imagine the difference is just a larger needle. But, and it has dual hose outputs. I don't know if this thing will perform with two. I wouldn't. Let me give it a try. Hold on. All right, I did it. Here we go. 2 hoses, 2 airbrushes, dual wielding, baby. Let's do this. Wow, that's a lot of air. I don't even know if I would use that much normally. There we go. Pushes a lot of air. Takes a little longer to catch up. Yeah, pretty equal. Let's try it full blast. Yeah, not too bad. They're both exactly the same. I'm going to try it with just one. Oh, big difference, yeah. Pushes a lot more air. You can hear it hitting my skin. Now watch when I hold this one in. I mean, I'm not going to say it's cut in half, but a third. It drops way down, so I would not spray 2 at once unless you're spraying 2 at once. Chrome. But one airbrush, a thumb up. No problem at all whatsoever. You know. So good thing I tried that. Let's see if we got any warmer with the 2 working at it here. Well, yeah, a little bit warmer. Look, it really works overtime. And I imagine the manual probably says give it a rest after 20 minutes, as every compressor instructions says that. Let's turn that off. All right, guys, that is it. That is the test. 60 bucks. Not too bad. I'll put a link below, in the description below the video. And it performed quite well. I mean, your airbrush may vary, but this one sprayed this chrome. So, I mean, what can you say? I look at this thing. So, yeah, there you go. All right, that is the test. I want to mention that I got a few things coming up soon. My military colors, my candy colors, my clears. That's not even the full set. We got a whole bunch of colors on that. I will be testing clear on top of chrome, which is that right there. And that test may actually be up next. I was waiting for the chrome to come in stock before I show it off. That is this chrome. But we're going to show all at least six different chromes. We're going to see if this clear works on top of all of them. And we'll see how that works out. All right, guys, that is the test. Please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when we put up another video. We put up at least one video a week. And thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. I want you to have a great weekend. And yeah, God bless you all. You guys have a great day. Let me go back and listen to my music. Classic metal from the 80s. Saxon, I got Serenity, their new album. That's symphonic power metal and prog metal. Dream Theater. I got tickets to see Dream Theater later this month in my home state. They don't come here too often. And I got practically front row seats. So we're warming up for that one. Anyway, guys, have a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Don't forget, if you want one of these, I'll put a link below. Have a great rest of your day.